Right now, Hartford city leaders in Warren County have voted to draft a letter to pause activities on a project that's raised concern for property owners.
The project would repair or add some new sidewalks around part of the town at the expense of property owners. KCCI's Kayla James was in Hartford tonight as concerns over the plan were discussed in a city council meeting.
In a packed city hall to the point the front door had to be left open, Hartford's mayor starts early by making one thing clear.
The city has not proclaimed any dollar value on any one sidewalk.
But that declaration didn't slow down property owners and residents with hands raised high Tuesday night from sharing questions, thoughts, and concerns.
That sidewalk hasn't been used for 45 years.
I'm not against the sidewalk, I'm not for the sidewalk.
The topic, installing new sidewalks or improving sidewalks throughout the town.
Those who have existing are just being asked to repair the damage to their sidewalks.
The issue for some property owners.
It's going to be a financial burden to people.
The money could be taken out of their pockets, and some say it would be in the thousands.
I'm one of them, okay? Live on a corner lot. That's going to cost a lot of money.
In the initial letters to property owners and discussions since, the city says improving safety is important when it comes to sidewalks, which is why they say new sidewalks are needed in certain areas of the community.
Based on the recent Supreme Court ruling, the city would expect to get sued if someone falls on the sidewalk or street.
There are areas in Hartford where sidewalks don't look well maintained. The city is working on applying for a federal grant that would cover 80% of the project's cost.
Requests over $1 million would be essentially difficult to get funded.
The city says the sidewalk plan would definitely be over $1 million since it involves several streets.
His suggestion all along has been only to pursue Vine, because he also agrees that if we were trying to pursue the entire project, that our chances of getting an award would be dramatically decreased.
For some, nothing they learned Tuesday night is changing their mind.
I think it's clear that the majority of our citizens don't think that sidewalks are important.
While others would like to see different options explored, such as seeing if everyone in the city, not just impacted property owners, would help pay for the entire project. In Hartford, Kayla James, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
And the city of Hartford has called for the project to be on hold until next June. The city expects to learn if it has awarded the grant by that time. City leaders will send out a survey within the next few weeks to all residents of town. Part of that survey will explore if the cost of the project will be shared by the entire town instead of the individual property owners.